and welcome to my live stream. I'm your hostess, Cinnamon, and it's another Getting Spicy with me. I was wondering how you all this wonderful evening. I am feeling just as young as usual. Oh, come here. I have a cat that thinks it's funny to. Here we go. Technical difficulties. Yummy yum. Come here. What do y'all think? Do you like my pussy? It's good to see you all this evening. I suspect that so many of you will be coming in and joining me this evening. And of course, right after the live stream, I'll be over on TikTok. And don't worry. Oh, yes. Actually, that's Princess Faye's. Really? Technical difficulties. Oh, there I am. Looking sexy as always. Well, Princess Faye, that's more her pet than mine. Galaxy is just one of those ones that currently, right now, she's just interested in what I'm doing. And of course, Princess Faye did something a little bit different with my heart. Hello, J Dog. Welcome to the live stream. I hope you're feeling just as spicy as I am. Oh, yes, she wanted to steal the show. Why not? She always does. Is it chilly where you are? It's been raining where I've been. And of course, the TikToks have been blowing up. Uh, Hot as Hades where you're at. It was where I was for a few days. Hard to wear makeup when it's that hot. And of course, since doing all those TikToks last week, a few people have done duets and stitches with that one. I'm not big enough to do a live yet, but I think we would have so much fun. Actually, I think we would have such a great time. There's so many people from the LGBTQIA plus community over there on TikTok. Lots of them. On Instagram. We have a hard enough time keeping up with all the other social media apps, as a matter of fact. Oh, that would be interesting. I know a lot of you have been enjoying the TikToks. I've been having such a good time hamming it up to the camera. Absolutely. Of course, then Megan was kind enough to do a duet with me when I felt like doing Material Girl by Madonna. We'll have to do another one sometime. Oh, yes, his was fantastic. It's such a good time. So many of you come in here with unusual names. If you don't mind, I'll call you Jake. What's happening? Well, I am here to remind everyone. Oh, Britney Spears. Not exactly my style, but we could think of something, I'm sure. We are here to enjoy another spicy evening with me. I'm here to remind everyone. Oh, sure. Well, for me, I'm here to remind everyone to enjoy life to its fullest. That if you're with someone special, to keep it interesting, if you know what I mean. I'm also here to remind everyone to continue to be themselves, no matter what that is. Hello, Chairman. Welcome to the live stream. How do I look? Do I look yummy? No, we're not eating cinnamon. Well, I guess we could. My name is Cinnamon. So if you're wondering, Jake, I'm Cinnamon. I guess you could, well, invitations, invitations. There's always a party here. Never go. Oh, Chairman, I hope you get to feeling better soon. But yes, tonight's another spicy evening with me, and we'll talk about whatever naughty things come through my head. And don't worry, we don't get too naughty over here. This is YouTube, not Pornhub. Oh, I understand that, Miss Kelly. And for those that don't know, Miss Kelly, see, I have to have a makeup artist make me look this good. Miss Kelly, she's naturally looking that good all the time. She looks yummy every day. Love you, sweetie. Hello, Ron. There's another one who was kind enough to do a duet with me. It's good to see you, Ron. And you're looking as stunning as always, my good man. Oh, Galaxy doesn't know what she wants to do. And around, sweetie. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Interruptions all through this stream so far. Oh, you look absolutely stunning, Ron, in your videos. And I appreciate you doing that duet with me. It really made my day. So many of you in here who have natural beauty. I need a makeup artist to look this good. You all are beautiful in your own special ways. And as a reminder, continue to be yourself, whoever that is. Again, as long as you're not hurting anybody or yourself, just be you. I mean, after all, that's what it's all about. Be the best you can be, right? Oh, I don't use any filters. But then again, I have such an amazing makeup artist. on. You look good without the filters. I know, sweetie. I've seen you without the filters. Hello, Dr. Kids. Welcome to the live stream. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're having an enjoyable evening yourself. Yes, the TikTok channel has pretty well exploded. It's just all over the place. That Saturday was a secret. What kind of secret? A yummy secret. With somebody's heads all over a head, brains all over a headboard. You know where I went with that. I like it when my brains are all over the headboard. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that duet. Oh, it did excite me so much. I enjoyed it. Mm. How much? I'll never say. Of course, then Megan decided to turn it into a threesome. Yeah, I just went there. I'll get her with that one later. Oh, yes, I made that joke. And just so you all know, my idea of safe sex is a padded headboard. And on top of that, well, oh, absolutely. I need to tone up just a bit. Warm weather and all. Want to look good, you know. I might have to hit up a place called the Grove up in St. Louis. It's where all of the wonderful people like myself go to hang out. A place called Attitudes. I was up there once and someone said, "Oh, are you going to perform?" It's like, I'm not exactly a performer. And they're like, "Oh, but you're so beautiful." I was like, "Well, I do appreciate it, but I'm not exactly a performer. Probably should be." Met all sorts of wonderful people in that club. And of course, this has been years ago. The wonderful people that I met in that club, there was no arguing, no drama, despite the fact that there was drinking going on all around me. I didn't have drama. Then a friend of mine that I went with, oh, my makeup artist is Princess Faye. The only art that I do is bringing this character to you all. Welcome back, Jank. Good to see you. I just bring the character to life. You could say that's an art form. Acting, if you will. Which acting to me is an art form. And all this month over there in on the TikTok channel, I have went so far as to remind everyone to continue to be themselves. I've been doing my best to support Pride Month. Not so easy over there. Lots of people who like to be hateful to those that support. Personally, I don't care. They can kiss my ass. My vape pen. It's better than smoking cigarettes. I'm not saying that it's healthy, but I do use this to supplement my nicotine habit. Oh, so now what to do? Oh, there's always something to do. So, first things first, how are you all doing this evening? A few of you have told me, but I am curious. What else are you all doing? Anything exciting? How does the week look ahead? Tell me. Oh, fantastic. Just moved into a new place. Oh, how exciting. If you have if you have an other half, a sweetheart, well, you could always test out every room in the house. That's always so much fun, isn't it? Currently, right now, I'm just getting warmed up to the A material. Oh, just so you all know, I work in a maintenance department. I'm good at cleaning out the pipes. There you go. I'm waiting for a response on that to see if anybody starts laughing. Oh, they're just waiting to see what I say next. It occasionally happens. People come in, they hang out, and then they'll let the stream run and see what naughty things I might say next. And then, of course, I know what you meant. It's perfectly okay. The autocorrect on cellular devices and computers suck. You never know what stupid things it'll do. I regularly cuss it out. But I do well. Otherwise, I got like, oh, well, without breaking character, the answer to that is this is a character. What you see is a character. So, the person that plays this character is not the character you see before you. If you will, think of Robin Williams as Mrs. Doubtfire, and then you're pretty well right on the money. So if that helps you a little bit, one of these times you'll have to catch the Prince Magnum channel during one of his talk segments, and he can explain it a little bit better. I'm not equipped to explain the character that well, even though I play the character. Hello, Princess Feyru. Welcome to the live stream. Actually, to answer that question, I really should almost break character for just a moment, but I don't like to. Once the camera's rolling, I don't like to break character. Oh, don't worry, I don't plan to. Scroll up just a little bit, Princess Faye. You'll see the question, and I'm not exactly able to answer that question in its fullest. But we haven't talked about that. Oh, thank you. I do appreciate it. It's just hard to explain it. Basically, I'm one person, and then when the makeup goes on and the camera goes on, I become this character. That's the best way I can explain it. And as Cinnamon, I'm able to remind people number one. Oh, there you go. Number one, I remind people that they need to continue to be themselves, or at least to find themselves and be true to that self. Continue to grow. Don't listen to anyone that tells you don't do this and don't do that. Yes, I wouldn't necessarily put a label on me, but it is what it is. But if you were to, I go out of my way to remind people to be themselves. Don't hurt anybody or yourself. Just be you. Because at day's end, the only one that can be comfortable in your skin is you. So I go out of my way to remind people to continue to do that. But then again, you don't need my permission to do that. But there are people that still think you should do certain things. Oh, yes, I've been called that a time or two. Actually, it's really funny. At work, you'll hear them say, I need a cinnamon roll. And then you'll hear me say, what do you want? Oh, no, not you. Definitely not you. You should behave. No. I also remind people it's a little after 7. Thank you so much, Princess Faye. So I go out of my way to remind people also, if you're in a relationship, enjoy. Enjoy it to the fullest with with your other half. And whatever it is you guys are into, enjoy it. Have fun. As long as it's willing adults. That's something that I enjoy reminding people. If it feels good, it isn't bad, if you know what I mean. But that's only with consenting adults. Oh, thank you so much, Princess Faye. And for those that do not know, Princess Faye is Prince Magnum's wife, and she does my makeup. And that should put you in the ballpark area of whether or not, well, where I swing, if you catch my drift. To me, I'm having a good time. I enjoy acting. And since I enjoy acting, I'm just going to do it. I'm not hurting anyone or myself. So be yourself. That should put it in the should put it into perspective. You must be fairly new to. Oh, that's perfectly fine. Since you're fairly new to the channel, this channel is primarily known for its car content and its romance content. I fit into the second side of romance. There's two sides to romance. There's the sweet, lovey-dovey side that everyone's very familiar with. And it's the side that everyone talks about. What are you doing for your other half? Things like that. Well, then there's the other side. That hot and spicy side. A lot of people are a little nervous to talk about that. But it does exist. And you can't have one without the other. I like to remind people about the spicy side of romance. That hot and kinky side. The side that everyone's afraid to talk about. We all have our kinks and our hang-ups. And therein lies the problem. People are afraid. I try to remind them, don't be afraid, as long as you and your other half are consenting. And that's where I fit in. Well, we'll be here for a little while. A grand total of 6 likes that I can see. Be sure to touch that like button in a sensual manner. Give it a good spanking and call it your bitch. I hear the like button enjoys that. And for those that don't know, since I do play Fortnite on occasion, there's a brand new skin that I've picked up for myself. I guess you could say it's another cinnamon skin. Personally, I think it's about high time that Epic Games consider giving me my own skin. Of course, they would have to put it up for sale. Everyone was like, oh, cinnamon. Well, that's little me. Have me as a playable character. Again, it's wonderful to see every last one of you. I'm so glad you all came in to spend a little bit of time with me. I was hoping Meowgrid might stop in too. After all, Cinnamon live streams are one of her favorites. And then, of course, Danny and Mike and Natalie. They're all wonderful too. Of course, we could also use Megan to stop in to see one of her favorite people. I'm a big fan of Megan's. Welcome back, Jake. Yes, primarily on this channel we do a lot of acting. As a matter of fact, Prince Magnum actually did this one video last year that was considered a top quality cooking video. It was a collab with a group called The Eclipse, and it was absolutely exciting. Well, it happens on occasion. You should see the counter over here. There's numerous people that are in here. They may not be saying anything, but then the counter will go bonkers. Weird. I'm wondering what TikToks I might do today. Hard to say what I'm in the mood for. I do have one in particular that I'm probably going to do. Looked at it and was like, oh, this would be so much fun. I gotta be careful so I don't mess up my makeup. Yes, I totally said that. Oh, not usually. We usually do this particular live stream on Sunday. Oh, I understand. Well, tomorrow Prince Magnum will be over on Gamerian's channel doing Tuesday Night Madness. Wednesday we'll be back on this channel as usual, doing whatever it is he thinks of that day. Most likely he'll be talking about Project Spirit, his 1975 Ford Maverick. Then Thursday it's Sober Talk, where he reads out of the big book and talks about sobriety. 15 years without a drink or a drug. Then, on top of that, Wednesday, his wife, Princess Beirut, takes over the channel and does her own thing. It could most likely it'll be an upload of some sort then Saturday. He'll be back doing Fortnite on Save the World. Somewhere in this. Oh. Well, we're live usually about 4 to 5 days out of the week. Sometimes more, sometimes less. But you can pretty well guarantee that every Thursday is a definite. I think I accidentally did mess up my makeup. Had to have Princess Beirut touch it up before the TikToks. And of course, she got me these wonderful glasses. I think they go well with my look. All right, Jake, you go have a good time. Whatever it is that you're doing. Later. I know right after this live stream, it'll definitely be time for another TikTok video. I hope all of you have been enjoying them. Cat's getting fur and sticking to my makeup. Grand total of 6 likes that I can see. I'm hoping a few more people will poke in and say hello. And don't be afraid to interact unless you're under the age of 18. We had a few minors show up and had to explain to them, don't be poking your head in the live stream. You're too young. Too young for a Cinnamon Live. It got weird in a hurry. So, if you haven't done so, be sure to touch that like button in a sensual manner. Be sure to give it a good smacking and call it your bitch. I hear the like buttons into that sort of thing. Trying to load through people watching. It's kind of a dull stream at the moment. Occasionally it does go quiet. It is getting to be the summertime. Many of you were out having a good time, and I can understand that. Last year during the pandemic, my streams were always jumping. I remember on a few occasions they were well into the hundreds for views. It was definitely interesting. But since the pandemic's slowly coming to an end, it's been kind of quiet. I'm swapping on my vape. Uh, that's better. Got to get that cloud going. And of course, for those that do not know, over on TikTok, there's a lot of people in the LGBTQIA plus community, and quite a few of them have said they enjoy cinnamon videos. So I try to give the audience what they want, obviously within reason. We might be shutting down a little bit early this stream. We'll wait until we'll wait about 3 more minutes and then we'll see. Do I still look yummy? I think I do. I was almost hoping Gamerian would stop in. He did one of the best duets with me over on TikTok, and then he loaded it right here to YouTube. Absolutely fantastic. I did one basically asking everyone to duet or stitch it, and I asked, if you found me in your bed, what would you do? Oh, what would you do? His was the best. He basically came on and he was like, wood for the win, cinnamon. I was like, yes. Absolutely hilarious. Of course, if he was in here now, you would hear me go, wood for the win. And then he would turn around, no, cinnamon, just no. Of course, one time he turned around and he said, that poor piece of wood. It wasn't complaining. Prince Magnum got him yesterday. No, I'm sorry, the day before. Got him good. Should have seen it. Turned around and he told him, he said, be sure to check out Gamerian's channel. I enjoy it. When I'm in a dark room, by myself, naked, covered in jello, I couldn't stop laughing. It was hilarious. Should have seen the look on everybody's faces, I'm sure. It was hilarious. Like, did he just make that joke? Oh, yes, he did. I thought it was funny. Grand total of 2 people watching, 6 likes that I can see. Be sure to touch that like button in a sensual manner if you haven't done so already. Again, I want to remind everyone to continue to be themselves, whoever that is. Just be you. Because at day's end, the only one that can be you is you. After all, there's only one of you out there. You're one of a kind, a limited edition, if you will. Continue to be yourself. After all, that is part of life. Finding who you are and just being that who you are. If that made any sense. And don't let anyone tell you different. It's a good thing my mother doesn't see these live streams. She would have a conniption. My chair squeaks. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we've made it to 40 minutes. And it did get a late start, but that won't stop me. Be sure to say something in the chat if you haven't done so already. Well, hello, Carla. Good to see you, sweetie. Another one that's beautiful, even without the makeup. I have to have a makeup artist to look this good. You look absolutely stunning without it. Of course, you look good with it. Beautiful in every imaginable way, from beginning to end. How are you doing this lovely evening, Carla? I hope you're doing fantastic. We're actually slowly winding down for the evening. And one comes in at the beginning, all excited. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Over on TikTok, I've becoming quite the sensation over there. People absolutely love what I do. Have a good time over there. Lots of people in the LGBTQIA plus community just trying to find their way, just trying to make their way. Oh, you always look good, Carla. Always look stunning. You should do a makeup tutorial sometime for us. Grand total of 7 likes that I can see. Be sure to touch that like button in a sensual manner. Give it a good spanking and call it your bitch. Oh, thank you so much, Carla. I do appreciate that. It's always nice to see you. You're a spectacular person. I do remember there was a particular live stream where Prince Magnum came in and he's like, I guess I've missed an awful lot. You were having some troubles with some people. One of your moderators just wasn't very happy about the situation. They were in a rough mood. Yes, YouTube drama. It does happen from time to time. What we found work over here is just ignore them and continue to do the next right thing, one foot in front of the other. And if they don't like it, they can go jump in a lake. Oh, you just ignore them. At day's end, you know who you are, and you know that you're important. After that, who cares? You're important to all of us. We content creators need to remember to stick together. When we stick together, we're a greater force. And it doesn't matter where the content lands, if it's over on here on YouTube or if it's over on TikTok, Twitch, wherever. We all gotta stick together. This is our art. And it is important for us to remember, since we do provide the world with an art form, with what we do, we have to stick together. We don't always have to agree. Oh, thank you so much, Carlin. I do appreciate it. Remember, it's always up to us to continue to put one foot in front of the other. Everything else is just small potatoes. And of course, I like to remind everyone to continue to be themselves, whoever that is. As long as you're not hurting anyone or you, just be you. If you will, at day's end, your limited edition, one of a kind. Just be that person. Well, I do all my stuff on Prince Magnum's channel over there on TikTok. It'll be Prince underscore Magnum. Okay, Chairman, you go rest up, buddy. You know that we love you over here. That's what I like to remind everyone. Just be you. And of course, Prince Magnum gets his TikToks in over there, but most of the time it's all me. Evidently, I'm quite the sensation over there. Oh, thank you so much, Carla. I do appreciate that. A lot of people have even been duetting me over there. We have a good time. Actually, we have a great time over there. And of course, when the evening ends, I do break character while still in makeup to remind everyone that it's Pride Month. You've done a great job. Continue to help a lot of people. Not sure who else will help this time around, but we hope that we reach someone. This is what it's all about, helping people. And I only hope that I can help. Also, as a reminder, if you have a sweetheart, turn the heat up to an 11 this evening. I hope all of you do. Grab hold of them and leave them screaming your name. If you catch my meaning. Make sure their brains are splattered all over the headboard. And just so you all know, I work in a maintenance department. I'm good at cleaning out the pipes. My idea of safe sex is a padded headboard. But then again, if you're the adventurous type and you have a waterbed, you can always yank the sheets off, coat the bed in baby oil. And then you need guardrails. What can I say? I have too much fun being me. But we are at that stage where we do need to wind down. I do have some TikToks to do. And we have such a good time. So I want to remind everyone this evening the following things before we let out in the usual manner. Continue to be yourself. Don't worry about what everybody else thinks. Just be you. And Dazen, the only one that can be you is you. And be that awesome you. After all, there's only one of you. Remember, don't hurt anyone or yourself, and just have a good time. Remember, you're a limited edition, Oh, you like that, Carla? Oh, yes. You should have seen him one time. One of my bosses, the district manager, came in to pick up a couple of things for one of the other stores, and he was told to take a couple, which is two. Well, he took more than that. I had to corner him later and said, "You were told to take a couple. You took three. Well, now we know who the swinger is." And he just gave me this look like, "Oh my God, Cinnamon, the hell's wrong with you?" Nothing is wrong with me. I just know how to have a good time. And evidently you do too. I should have seen his look on his face from that. He had nothing. All he could do was shake his head. I also, oh, thank you so much, Carla. And then, of course, I also want to thank you all for continuing to support me. This series is one of those series where it's kind of like, just come in, have a good time, be yourself, have some laughs. A little adult humor never hurt anyone. And for the record, I'm a firm believer that sex on TV doesn't hurt unless you fall off. And of course, that doesn't exactly work like it used to with flat screen televisions. Well, then again, if you're into that sort of thing, it might be a little painful, but if that's what you like. Not my place to tell you how to do it in the bedroom or anywhere else in your place. Whatever you're into. Whatever floats your boat, sailor. Along with that brings us to the point where I'd also remind you all, if you've got that someone special, as long as it's consenting, don't forget to turn that heat up to an 11. But then again, it is a new age. You might be into several someones at once. Who am I to judge? Nothing like a good time. Hey, if it feels good, it can't be bad, right? And also, this is Pride Month. If you're a member of my Alphabet Mafia, don't listen to the naysayers. Oh, thank you so much, Carla. I do appreciate that. Don't listen to the naysayers if you're a member of my Alphabet Mafia. Continue to be your bad selves. Enjoy life to the fullest. Don't listen to anyone that tells you different. At day's end, the only one that can be comfortable in your skin is you. So don't listen to them. They'll never understand you. But they don't have to. They don't walk in your shoes. That brings us to the point where I'd like to say to all of you, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is. Just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind make horrible bedfellows. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for all of you out there, if no one has told you that they love you today, Cinnamon does. God bless you, and have a happy 24. Thank you.